Do you want to increase your impact, income, and grow your channel fast?
This video currently ranks #1 in YouTube search for how to easily translate YouTube comments to English on mobile. It also ranks #1 on Google search with the same title out of 103 million results and displays a large thumbnail at the top of the page. As a result, this video has gotten over 14,000 views since it was published in November 2021 and currently gets 171 views every 48 hours. If I select the last 365 days, you can see that the traffic has steadily increased over the last 365 days and still increases every day. I've also gained 30 subscribers and made $36 since the video was published and will make more over time.
In this video, you'll discover 7 tips to improve your search rankings on YouTube so you can get more views and subscribers. Find keywords with high search volume and low competition. It's difficult to rank for highly competitive keyword phrases, especially if you're a small channel. Therefore, I recommend targeting long-tail keyword phrases that have a high search volume and low competition. For example, if I add the phrase translate YouTube comments in the YouTube search bar, I get a bunch of suggestions. If I add underscore space in front of the phrase, I get a bunch of long-tail keyword phrases that are easier to rank for. If you install the browser extension Keywords Everywhere, it'll show the search volume next to each particular keyword phrase. I'll place a link to Keywords Everywhere in the description below this video. The root phrase translate YouTube comments gets 1,600 searches per month. Even though the phrase how to translate YouTube comments to English mobile doesn't show any search volume, it means that people are searching for that particular keyword phrase. As you can see, I dominate YouTube search for that particular keyword phrase and still get 172 views every 48 hours. This means the traffic and revenue increases for my channel every single day, and that's only one single video. If you want to do even more detailed research, I highly recommend getting the keyword research tool TubeBuddy. It will show you how easy it is to rank for that particular keyword phrase by giving you a keyword score of excellent, very good, or poor. It also shows related searches. Then if you click on the results tab, it'll show you the competition so you can check out their thumbnails and titles. I'll place a link to TubeBuddy in the description below this video. Find untapped words in your traffic sources report. For example, this video has received over 2,500 views since it was published using the title, Why is my YouTube video not getting views? How to fix. If I click on the Reach tab in YouTube Analytics, it'll show me the untapped search terms I can use to make future videos based upon a similar title. If I click on See More, it'll show me even more untapped search phrases I can use for future videos. If I look under Content suggesting this video, it'll show me the titles of videos that are getting suggested on other people's watch pages. If I click on See More, it'll show me a list of all suggested videos and their titles. Dominate search terms. If you make lots of videos around similar search terms, using the methods I explained previously, you'll be able to dominate the first page of YouTube search. For example, these 2 videos dominate the first page of YouTube search using the title, How to Find a YouTube Channel Without Knowing the Name, or How to Find a YouTube Video Without Knowing the Name. The first one's received 45,000 views since it was published 2 years ago, and the second one's received 98,000 views since it was published 2 years ago. And they're still getting new views every single day. Improve click-through rate. Click-through rate refers to views per impression shown. It measures how often viewers watched a video after seeing an impression. Impressions refer to how many times your video thumbnails were shown to viewers. This includes only impressions on YouTube, but not on external sites or applications. This means you have to create compelling titles and thumbnails to win the click from your viewers. If you don't win the click, they're not going to watch your video and you won't get many views and subscribers. YouTube says half of all channels and videos on YouTube have an impressions click-through rate that can range between 2 and 10%. So ideally, you want to shoot for over 10% to get a high click-through rate. Therefore, I recommend testing different thumbnails for the same video. You can use TubeBuddy's thumbnail split testing feature to see which thumbnail gets the most traffic. Keep in mind that newly uploaded videos will often have a high click-through rate because YouTube sends out notifications to your subscribers. Ultimately, it's best to compare click-through rates between videos over the long term. Also keep in mind that your video thumbnails are always competing against other videos that appear in YouTube search, on the YouTube home screen, and in suggested videos. If you use TubeBuddy's Click Magnet tool, you'll be able to see the power rankings for your channel. For example, these videos have a high ranking because they have a high click-through rate. If you want to grow your channel faster, focus on making videos similar to the top ranking videos. Increase watch time. This is the #1 ranking factor on YouTube, so you want to get this right if you want to grow your channel fast. Watch time refers to the amount of time viewers have watched your video. This is very similar to audience retention, which explains how well different moments of your video held viewers' attention.
If you click on the Engagement tab in Analytics, you'll see your key moments for audience retention, which includes your intro, viewers still watching at around the 30-second mark, top moment where your viewers watched for longer than usual, and dips, which mean viewers are abandoning or skipping certain parts of your video. The shaded area is your typical retention, but in this video, it's above typical retention. This is what you want to shoot for every new video you upload. Here's how to understand your audience retention. When the line on the chart is flat, it means viewers are watching that part of the video from start to finish. Gradual declines means viewers are losing a bit of attention over time. Spikes appear when more viewers are watching, re-watching, or sharing a moment or moments of a video. Dips mean viewers are skipping or leaving your video at that specific part. Typical retention compares your recent videos of a similar length.
If you want to increase the watch time or audience retention on future videos, try to identify why you're getting dips in your video. It could be when you're rambling or saying something that causes your viewers to disengage from your content. Also identify what caused the spikes in the graph. This could be where viewers are particularly interested in that particular part of your content, or they're re-watching that part of the content. When you improve the watch time or audience retention on your videos, there's a higher probability that your videos will be recommended by YouTube on other people's watch pages and channels. Increase session watch time. Session watch time refers to the amount of time someone spends on YouTube during a single session. So if they start watching one of your videos in a playlist, then continue watching several more videos in that playlist, you've increased the session watch time on YouTube. You can also increase session watch time by placing one of your own videos at the beginning of your playlist, then adding videos from other channels to that playlist. When a viewer begins watching your video in that playlist, then continues watching other videos from other channels, then you'll be rewarded by YouTube because you started the viewing session. If you want to increase session watch time, create a video series based upon a common theme and put all those videos in a playlist. At the end of each video, link to the next best video in the playlist by using the end screen. This will motivate your viewers to watch more than one video and keep them longer on the YouTube platform. Optimize video description. Even though your video description is not as important as your title and thumbnail, it still helps your videos get found in search and in suggested videos. Place your most important content in the first 3 lines of your video description because that's what viewers see while they're watching your video. Summarize your video content in the first 3 lines that includes the keyword phrases that you're targeting. I often include a link for the next best video I want my viewer to watch. It could also be a link to your landing page or website depending on the purpose of your video. Add video chapters. When you add video chapters or timestamps to your video description, it allows viewers to re-watch that particular part of the video that they're most interested in. It also helps your video get discovered in YouTube search and Google search. For example, YouTube shows a featured snippet in Google search at the top of the page. It also displays thumbnails of key moments in the video. If you want to know how to add chapters or timestamps to your videos, click the link in the description. Boost engagement. YouTube is one of the biggest social platforms where you can build an online community. When you build a community of fans that watch your videos and keep coming back to watch more of your content, it'll be easier to gain more views and subscribers as well as rank your videos on YouTube search. Here are 3 ways you can engage with your audience. Reply to comments. Every time you publish a new video, make the time to reply to the comments so viewers will keep coming back to get their questions answered. Sometimes you can have long conversations with your viewers by answering the questions in the comments. Create a community post. Use the community tab on the YouTube channel to add polls, ask questions, get feedback, or announce your new video. It's a great way to interact with your audience when you don't have a new upload. Create stories. Stories are 15-second video clips where you can share a quick tip or something from behind the scenes. I typically share a 15-second tip every day to help viewers grow their channels. Make sure you subscribe to my channel to receive notifications of future videos and stories. Create shorts. Shorts are 15 to 60-second vertical video clips that appear on the YouTube Short shelf in the YouTube app. They can also rank in Google search and YouTube search. For example, here's my shorts video that ranks #1 on YouTube search for how to add a subscribe button to your YouTube video in 60 seconds. Here's the same video that currently ranks #1 on Google search and shows a large thumbnail. If you want to know how to make and upload a YouTube Shorts from your PC, watch the video on the screen right now. You'll also learn how to find YouTube Shorts, how to promote YouTube Shorts, and how to track their performance.